Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I'll be doing another video in the K Visa series. Today I'll be talking about how to gather evidence for your evidence of relationship. So if you don't know by now, that is a crucial piece of documentation that you need to include in your filing process at the beginning and also at the interview stage, right? You want to make sure that you have enough evidence so that it can further help your case to be approved, to be successful, right? So I'll be going through at least 7 to 8 different types of evidences of relationship and examples of each type, right? So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel and comment below any questions, right? So the first thing, most importantly, is photos. Can't go wrong with photos. You know that they say photos is they say a million words. So yeah, photos is one, right? You want to document various occasions in your relationship, of when you and your fiance got together. So if you took any vacations, any trips, all of those things, if you took pictures during that time, if you had dates that you took picture with, include those. The time you got engaged, if you have a picture of the ring and all that good stuff, just include that. It should show different stages throughout your relationship from the beginning to where it's at right now. Include group photos, whether you took some photos with family members, in-laws, friends, and all of that. You know, include those, right? Birthdays, any kind of celebration, include those photos. So another thing is communication logs, so like call logs, chat logs, DMs, like social media DMs, whether it's Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, however you corresponded, right? You can print a few of those and include them in the process, right? So another thing is, and make sure that the chat logs and call logs, you know, they have timestamp, date stamp, you know, to show the consistency in how you guys communicate, right? The call logs should show consistent communication. So I printed a few of each so that people, you know, the officers know that we've been communicating. Like I said in the earlier video, we don't miss a day. We hardly miss a day of communication. So every day we attack, right? So the next one is travel documentation. So at some point, unless you guys have some kind of religious issue, you know, there's 2 conditions. I can't remember now. It's a religious reason for not meeting in person, or maybe because of warfare or political strife in the country that restricts you guys from visiting each other at least one time within the 2 years of filing. You should have at least meet each other at least one time, right? So if you have the flight itineraries or the hotel itineraries, so passport stamps, a visa entry, I-94, a plane ticket, boarding pass, where you guys visiting each other's country, that also helps. So I also had those in hand, the itinerary and the boarding pass, right? The next evidence of relationship is financial evidence. So if you guys did joint bank account already, shared expenses, also money transfer receipts, you know, that is important because the financial evidence demonstrates support, right? The other type of evidence of relationship is affidavits from family friends. So I also had a witness statement that my mother write for the both of us and sign it, and make sure that you have the ID of the person who did write it and sign it. You know, it always helps, right? So something to confirm that they know about you guys and that they know about the relationship and what they think about it, how they can attest to the authenticity of the relationship. So those can also be a type of evidence, right? So another one is social media interactions. So I said it briefly about that type of communication, how you correspond, right? So again, I'll just mention it again. So like your DMs, your chat logs between the both of you, whether it's Messenger, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, any way, or your correspond on social media, that's also important. Make sure that you have the date and the timestamp if possible, right? Social media like tagged photos of the both of you can also work. Comments. Another thing is, you know, exchanges between the family members. So if you're close with the family member of your petitioner, or you know, you want to make sure that you have the chat logs with the family members, email messages, or even letters, photos with the family members, right? So I was close with my fiance's mom, so I made sure to have chat logs with her because we correspond only through messenger, so I make sure to print out those as well. Another one is wedding and engagement planning, right? So that could be like ring receipt, chat logs where you guys discussing how your future wedding will be, like any chat log between you and the vendors or wedding planner, whatever it is. Just make sure you print that, right? If it's even a receipt, or if you bought the wedding dress already, you know, you can also print a receipt and bring it, right? Or upload it as evidence, right? I had my ring receipt as well. I also printed those. And I did have a chat log with the marriage officiant because we did a simple civil ceremony. So we had conversations between us and the wedding officiant, right? The last one is proof of living arrangement. So if you guys had a lease agreement at one point, or utility bill that both of your names is on, or mail address to both of you, that should be also used, right? So further tips to help you in gathering evidence of your relationship, right? You want to make sure that the evidence is organized well in a little binder, folder, whatever you have on hand. Make sure that it is neat, it is organized, right? Make sure that you label your piece of evidence, whether it is photos or so. Make sure you have a sticky note on there to label, like the date, the timestamp, something about the photo, right? Make sure that it is quality over quantity. So you don't want to overwhelm them with too much evidence. I know I listed 9 pieces of evidence, but you don't have to get exactly 9. You can get some out of the 9, right? So you don't want to overwhelm the officers, you know, with too much pieces of evidence. Just make sure that it's relevant, it's to the point, and it is of high quality, right? So this is what I put my piece of evidence in. They didn't ask me for this because, again, what they had enough in the initial filing process, so they didn't need extra from me. So me just enough and go embassy and just, you know, just feel like, okay, they're gonna need something extra. No, they never take nothing from me at all. So that was it, really. But in here I have my photos, my ring receipt. It's kind of messy right now, but yeah, photos, chat logs. Let me see if I can open it up. So yeah, a boarding pass as well. So I had all kind of pieces of evidence in there just in case they wanted extra from me, right? But they just take the basic things and just send me on my way. So I guess that was good enough. So again, like I said, guys, I don't need to be overwhelming and bring everything out of the relationship, everything as evidence, right? So yeah, that was it, guys. But if you have any questions, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. I'm more than happy to assist. I will see you guys next time. All right.